Hello everybody and welcome for a new Fusion 360 video. I think I will have to say Autodesk, I don't know how English people call this, but anyway, we are here for one of the longest videos I ever made on this software. So this video is about, you probably read the title so I don't have to play games with you, it's about a F-16 recreation. So it's one of my favorite planes. I discovered it not very long time ago and I think it's very beautiful plane. I like the F-16, the Sukhoi 27, the Rafale, some French planes, and some other military planes. The civil planes like the Concorde or other are very beautiful as well because it's a Concorde, but I'd prefer the military ones. So it's a very difficult thing to design, but I think at the end it turned well. I will have to modify some things and trying to 3D print it. Of course, it will never fly, or at least not before a long time, because I'm trying to make something fly, and this is not the perfect design to make something fly, because an F-16 has some aerodynamics profile and other that were made for supersonic flight, and my plane, of course, will not be able to make supersonic flight. So after that one, I think I will continue to design some planes, but I don't know. So it will be put or in 3D randoms or in 3D recreations. I don't know. And why I've made this? It's because just I've drew some planes and I thought it was cool, but my domain is not the drawings, it's just 3D printing, so I'm not very good at drawing. So I'm better at 3D printing even if I'm not that good. So the plane will look like a plane, but nothing much more. It will not be able to work or other. I think I will make another episode on that plane and I will try to just animate this one on Blender, for example, to make it fly and pass over and other. And if you're just here to see this fly, you can also go and check out my Kerbal Space Program videos that I will make on this subject just for Saturday. So it will be also F-16, and on Kerbal Space Program I've also made Sukhoi 27. So it's very enjoyable to fly these things on Kerbal Space Program. So here I'm making the motor that's a turbo reactor, so it's able to fly very well. We've seen all of this in BIA in my class, so it's very interesting. You should try if you're living in France, and if you can, because it's not available for all the cities. So I'm making some control surfaces that we can move. It's not because I will design this to fly, it's because I want to animate this in some time, so I need to make them able to move if I want to animate them. So this video is pretty long because it's a long design. Of course, it's sped up like 10 times. I spent more than 1 or 2 hours on that, but it's a very good amelioration because my first plane, my first design on this software was when I started some years ago, and it took me approximately 2 whole days to make something that was not as close as this in terms of beautiful. And I've learned all of that by myself, so it means that I have a good large way of progression, so I can just progress in lots of way possibles. Like for example, I don't know how to animate that, I don't have all the reflexes to design faster and better. So yes, of course we can upgrade a lot of things here. So this is the plane starts to look like a plane. Of course it is, but he doesn't have wings, so he will have at the end of the video. I think I will have to modify this design because the wings are too long and the other too short. I don't remember, but I have something to modify. So this is not a wing, but it's part of the fuselage, and I think it helps a little bit to just get in the air. And I'm making just the vertical stabilizer. I think it's not a stabilizer because it moves. It's like directional thing. I don't have the English word. I'm supposed to know them because we have to learn it all and even in English, but I don't remember. So let's just make them into one piece, make them just two times because I need one left, one right. This does not have a movable part because I think it's a whole thing that moves. Specific, it's specific things to hyper. It's not hypersonic, it's supersonic. It's just so these have both angle of attack and angle of the other angle that can be moved. So it's very, very useful when you need a lot of control on your plane and a lot of different speeds. So I'm making some inner wing to just blend it right with the shape, and after I will make the outer wing. So this will need to be bigger because it's too short, like this it's better, and we have to make the whole wing after that. So if you're here again, I thank you a lot because you helped me. Of course, there's not a lot of people that keep watching my videos from the beginning to the end. I think if the same people is here and listen to me because he's here from the beginning of my channel, thank you very much. And if he's not here, I will just say the same in all the videos until he will answer me. I don't know, but it's very helpful for your mind when you know that you are not finally talking alone for the whole mid video because there's at least one person that will watch it, because YouTube tell me that approximately 99% of my watchers, I don't know, of the people who looks at my videos are just watching the two first minutes and one last minute, something like this. So I can stop talking the whole mid video, it will not be useful at anything. So this is a little tip for the wind. It's not a winglet, it's actually not a sharklet, it's just we call this the salmon, the end of the wing in French. Like the salmon is like the fish in the rivers, but here it's for planes. So we add something as at the end of this, and we can just modify. I think it's air gold tongues here. I don't know. Maybe it's other thing, but I just make them a little bit shorter, not that wide. I can just move a little bit the angle of attack of the angle of attack. I just have to move that around this angle. I can just move both of them, but one by one because it's a very complex movement. It's why I'm not sure to be able to animate that on Fusion without a little bit of lessons. So I will continue, of course, the 3D tutorial series if some people are watching it, and I think I will help myself with the in-game. I can't call that in-game because it's a software, but the in-software tutorials, because of course Fusion 360, Autodesk, AutoCAD, I don't know, made some tutorials meant to be watched. So I never made that, but maybe it will help me. I'm pretty sure it will help me. So I'm trying some different colors for this plane because it has to be painted. I cannot let that on the normal color. So that one fits well, but not that well. I can just put some color at the motor as well to make that like a motor, and after I will just change all to blend the scenery. So if you're here, even if you don't watch all the videos, thank you for watching and see you for the next 3D video, I hope, or at least Kerbal Space Program 1. So I'm just waiting to see the plane in the good scenery, I think blue, like this, it's very nice. So thank you for watching and enjoy your day.